Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Mullen High School Alumni Podcast. I am here with Andrea West, who is the Fire on the Mountain co-owner. So if you guys don't know, Fire on the Mountain is a Denver wing shop, which has two locations, but it's originally based in Oregon.
Correct, yes. So we started, actually some good friends of ours started it in Portland, Oregon, about 20 years ago, actually 20 years ago last week. And then in 2012, we opened our first location in the West Highlands.
Amazing.
Used to be called the North Side for people who have been in Denver for a long time. And then in 2019, we opened our second location in West Wash Park, corner
Amazing.
of Logan and Alameda. Yeah, so
great.
come by, come check it out. We love hosting Mullen folks. We love hosting everyone. We like to be a place where people can gather. It's a casual wing spot, but we like to, make sure we have something for everybody here. And we love hosting anything from like awkward first dates to full on, family reunions or just people coming for a good meal. So we would love to see your guys' faces in here.
So good. Well, let's jump right into the questions.
Cool.
The first question is the big question. What is the secret to the perfect wing?
It starts with good chicken, I think. You have to source the best chicken you can. So we work with Redbird Farms. So it's all cage-free, hormone-free, antibiotic-free chicken. We use all fresh, never frozen chicken. So I think it really starts from sourcing a good, sustainably raised product. We only fry. We don't bake. We don't grill. We don't do any of that. We don't bread it. It's just always just fried in really good, high-quality oil. So you fry it for probably 13 to 14 minutes, get it really good and crispy, and then toss it in sauce. So
Amazing.
Super simple, good chicken, clean oil, keep it simple with your cooking technique, and really good sauce.
Good, amazing. Let's talk about the alumni connection. What lessons from Mullen shaped your business mindset?
Yeah, I actually think about this a lot.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Mullen's on the mind.
Oh, totally. Yeah. I mean, I think just with like one's education more broadly, like how that prepares you for being a business owner, an entrepreneur, a citizen of the world, I guess, all of those things. I think a lot about how at Mullen, I mean, the standards were really high. It was academically really challenging. And I think that those lessons translate really well to sort of the accountability that you need to have for yourself in owning a business. There's sort of like, nobody is going to do it for you. And there's a lot of problem solving that you just have to kind of get out there and figure it out every day. There's not like a really clear, obvious roadmap for how to do this. I don't have an MBA, but I feel like I'm sort of getting one every day. Where
Experience-based.
Yeah, totally. School of life. So I think a lot of it is really like the capacity for more abstract thought, and also the idea that you have this, say it's sort of like having a semester-long project that no one's going to check in with you on. You kind of are responsible for the timeline of it. There's a lot of components of it. You might have to get a lot of feedback or other people to help you with it. And there's like a real deadline at the end. Like a lot of my work is like that. It's very, it's not like clear checklists. It's sort of like you kind of have this body of work that you need to figure out how to do. And you're sort of responsible for this large project and getting it to the finish line. So I think that was something that I felt like Mullen really prepared me well for, was just some challenging sort of independent study related work, but also group work, a lot of group projects. Like life is a group project, right? Work is a group project. You have to figure out how to work with people and how to access people's strengths and how to play into that, and how to figure out maybe what your relative strengths are with relation to your team, and figure out how to kind of get what you need from a group of people, and how to motivate them well, and how to really find that sweet spot where everybody's kind of firing on all cylinders,
right.
And how to kind of keep that enthusiasm going.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think a lot of it is, I actually think one of the things I learned a lot at Mullen was having a really strong foundation in Spanish.
Oh.
I use Spanish here all the time, every day.
Amazing.
So I think the foreign language component of Mullen was actually incredibly valuable to me. I cannot imagine not having had that from a pretty early age, because it's something that is foundational to the work that I do.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Is
And
there
I think-
anything else?
Yeah, I guess the last part is just sort of the network of Mullen. It sort of teaches you how to be part of this broader community from a young age, and sort of what it means to kind of be a member of a community, how you can give back, and how you can kind of connect to people. And I mean, I see people from Mullen in here all the time. It's so cool.
Oh my gosh.
It's so cool. It's incredibly fun to run into people that you know from high school and get to meet their families, and they want to support me. The level of like support and enthusiasm I feel from the Mullen alum community in Denver has been incredible. And it's just been such a fun way to reconnect with people. I run into people from high school often in Denver. A lot of people are still here or have come back here, or I run into like my best friend's mom in the grocery store or whatever. So it's part of that feel that like Denver is still a small town in a lot of ways, or can feel small when you're in certain communities within it. So it's the support. I feel that very much. I feel like I really have a network here of people who want this place to succeed. But I also feel like I have some level of obligation to like do something really cool in this community that I care about, and it feels really good to be able to give back to this city.
That is so good.
Yeah, I think just having strong roots in Denver is like, I want to be part of the future of this city, and it's something that I really love, to the opportunity and the chance to get to like be part of the social fabric of this place and to create something that wasn't here before.
That's amazing. That
Thanks.
is so great. It leads me perfectly into my next question, and you kind of answered it a lot. But as an alum, how do you think our school community at Mullen High School influenced your approach to running a business?
Yeah. I mean, so many ways. I think not only academically, but I played a lot of sports. I was a runner and a swimmer at Mullen, and so the teamwork aspect of it, just knowing that you have a role to play on a team, and that you need to be accountable to that. You need to hold up, your commitment to your teammates. So I would say there's an academic component of my job, and that is something I do every day, from maybe all the way from like computer skills to language skills to more kind of abstract thought for like larger projects, and having pretty rigorous standards, I think, that I try to hold myself to. But also, just the social aspect of it, team-based work is all that I do. I mean, to be totally honest, I haven't like cooked chicken wings in a really long time here. It's all about the people that I work with and manage and partner with all the time, and just kind of trying to find ways to like build that sense of community and accountability everywhere. That was really foundational for me, I think, as a high school kid, and I think that a lot of people didn't get that in high school, that sort of sense that people know who you are and they kind of know what you're up to in a way that is like actually really kind of forces you to hold yourself accountable to a pretty high standard.
Right, absolutely.
So I think that is something that we can kind of help provide for a lot of people that work here, is just that sense of belonging, but also the sense of like, you need to do what you said you were going to do because this team is depending on you.
Right, absolutely. The accountability behind it.
Yeah, I feel really lucky to have gotten that from an early age.
That's so good. That's so good. So transition back to Fire on the Mountain.
Sure.
It practices a lot with sustainability. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, totally. That's my favorite part about it.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So I have an environmental studies degree from CU Boulder.
Okay.
And so quite honestly, I never really saw myself in the business world. I worked in nonprofits for years, and kind of always thought I would do something in that space around sustainability. Sorry for the loud road noise. So that's just sort of my personal passion, but I also think that business has a role to play, a very important role to play in creating a sustainable future, in creating sustainable practices, in sort of putting your money where your mouth is, and using your purchasing power to actually live out your values. From sourcing sustainable products to making sure we're incentivizing people to walk or bike to the restaurant, really being mindful of our energy and water usage, We do commercial composting and
very
large scale
cool.
recycling. So we divert about 85% of our waste stream out of the landfill.
Oh my gosh.
And these are the really, to me, fundamental parts for, I guess, for me to feel successful in the business world, is to know that the company that I'm running has a conscience to it and can lessen its impact in any possible way on the planet, but they can also just sort of be an example and a force for good in the community to show that you can run a green business and you can also be profitable. So kind of continuing to find ways to recommit to that sort of triple bottom line concept of people, planet, and profits has been a real guiding principle for us. It's like, if we can't figure that part out and continue to run this business in the way that we want to run it, we should not be doing it, you know? And we're not doing our job. So it's something that I think is like a real, it's sort of a values check for us. It's like, if we're able to do it in that way consistently, then we're doing right.
Amazing. That is so good.
Thanks.
Finally, my last question is, what's next for Fire on the Mountain? Any exciting plans or new projects you can tell us about?
Oh, that's the trick.
Or just what's next?
Yeah, totally. We're always thinking about this.
That's great. That's good. Yeah. Always good.
Yeah, we're I would say somewhere between, wanting to really dig into the two businesses that we have currently.
Absolutely.
So we have two restaurants and wanting to run those as well as we can, and making sure, I'm sure you hear all the time, these are uncertain times for restaurants, and Denver can sometimes be a particularly challenging place to run a business.
No doubt.
But so what we really want to do is focus on running good businesses, the ones that we have.
Amazing.
But, I think a lot of places tend to, and everyone has their own path, of course, but like, it's easy to jump the gun and have some success early on and be like, okay, what's next? How do we keep growing this? And there's a lot of pressure from many forces, many of whom have only enthusiasm and you're good at heart, but like they want to see you grow. And so we see a lot of places kind of make that choice to grow and get big fast before they really feel like they have their systems in place and have like the good, strong foundation. So that's just really been our focus, I would say, like since COVID. So the restaurant that we're at right now in the corner of West Wash Park, we opened 6 months before COVID.
Oh, wow.
And so this restaurant has just been through a lot of changes. It has morphed into so many things, and it's just been a wild ride and a huge learning curve for all of us, in the way that has probably made us a little bit more hesitant to like keep going gangbusters, but also in a way where we're like, okay, now we feel like we might have started to figure some of this out.
Absolutely.
You like get back to the beginning and realize you might not have known a single thing along the way, but we are learning every day. And we would love to open another restaurant. I think I love going around town and seeing what's going on and who's doing well and what neighborhoods are really thriving and where might be kind of on the outs. It's just such a fascinating study of like,
especially in Denver.
Totally,
I feel
it's
like Denver
wild.
is a whole nother ballgame.
Yeah, like there are many years I thought that I would want to open a restaurant downtown. Like I used to work downtown, and I was like, I love the like lunch scene downtown, right? Everybody gets out of their office and they go have lunch, but like downtown is a kind of a crazy space right now, and I'm pretty glad to not be invested a lot maybe in some of the sort of flux that's happening downtown. So it's sort of like trying to understand the flux and the flow of what's going on in Denver and the surrounding communities, understanding kind of like where our niche is and how we could fit into wherever the next step may be, the next place we like sink our teeth into. But I'm always kind of paying attention to what's
keeping
going on
an eye
out
out.
there. Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah,
That's great.
I love the restaurant scene in Denver. It's so vibrant.
It's so vibrant.
Fun. Yeah,
it's so great.
Yeah, there's just so much creativity. You've got like brand new restaurants getting Michelin stars.
I know.
There's just like amazing food happening here. There's really incredible culinary talent. There's just so much creativity, and it's so fun to be part of. So we're personally for me, I'm in the midst of raising 2 little kiddos.
Oh.
So it's an amazing journey to kind of do this, have these like restaurant children while I have actual human children also,
Yes.
and sort
my
of balancing all the competing needs. So, I think there will be a time pretty soon where my kids might like need me a little less and I could focus a little more on this. But right now I'm just sort of trying to keep a lot of plates spinning and balancing all the...
Absolutely. And there's no shame in that. That is a talent in and of itself.
Thank you.
Keeping the plates moving.
Yeah. But it's, I say that like, the sustainability piece is my favorite thing, or the community building piece is my favorite thing. It's all my favorite thing.
Right.
But
absolutely.
another thing that has, I would say, probably been one of the biggest surprises to me, or that I continue to get the most satisfaction and joy from, is it's just the team that we've built here.
Absolutely.
They're incredible. We have people who have worked for us since day one. I know, it's like almost 13 years. And it's like we've all kind of grown up a lot together and figured a lot out together and kind of done this whole crazy thing together. And they are so fun. They work so hard. They are so creative. And it's just been such a joy to like have this team of humans that you kind of just get to figure it out with every day. Yeah, so only good things ahead. It's just exactly what shape those will take. Time will tell.
Absolutely, and time will tell.
Yeah.
So good. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely.
Thanks for your time.
Yes, thank you. It's been so great to chat with you.
Likewise.
And everyone stay tuned. We're going to do a taste test of some wings here in a moment. So make sure you stay tuned for a few more bonus questions. Alrighty. Thanks guys for joining us. We're going to do some taste testing of the hottest wings.
We're going to progress through the ranks.
Gotcha. So a fun fact you should know about me is I don't eat spicy food. I am a wimp, but we're gonna make it through today. Got some water, so we're good to go.
Just mild. This is our mild buffalo. So Frank's Red Hot and butter based sauce with a few extra secret ingredients. Yeah. So this is kind of like, just a really flavorful sauce, but it really shouldn't have a whole lot of heat. Just mild buffalo.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes. Great. Let me ask my first bonus question.
Okay.
Which is why wings?
Oh yeah. Wings are fun. It's just like when you're having wings and having a beer with your friends, it's just like the epitome of having fun, We're going up to hot. So we're jumping up 2 levels. So we're going to go mild, medium would theoretically exist between these 2 wings, but we're ratcheting up the scale here.
Okay.
So this is hot buffalo.
Okay.
Really similar flavor profile.
Gotcha.
Just got some more peppers in it, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. So
yeah, I'm not afraid.
Yeah, you got this.
It's good. We're good.
This is my favorite sauce.
This is your favorite? Okay, yeah.
All time, tried and true. It's just like
tried and true.
Yep.
Okay, let me think. My next question. Hold on. I'll take a bite and then I'll ask.
Yeah. Can I tell you a funny story?
Mm-hmm.
So we went to the National Buffalo Wing Festival in Buffalo, New York. This is like a real thing. Yeah. And this was actually people's favorite sauce. Like they just loved our straight up hot. Like this is what you eat in Buffalo. You eat blue cheese, you eat like a Frank's Red Hot based sauce.
Yep.
But at this event, the favorite, it was an outrageous, wild party that could only happen in Buffalo, New York. Made up festival to celebrate chicken wings. And my favorite event of the weekend, there were many. It was hard to pick. There was lots of eating contests and all kinds of fashion shows. It was all manners of art forms celebrating this fine culinary masterpiece. But the best contest was basically bobbing for wings. So they filled like a kiddie pool full of blue cheese.
Could not be me.
And you got
that's awesome.
a pair of swimming goggles.
Oh no.
And like everybody was wearing like swimsuits or like an old t-shirt, and you had to like, with your hands behind your back, bob for wings in a kiddie pool of blue cheese.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So that was one of my favorite buffalo
Humans
wing
are
stories.
so creative.
On the Scoville rating, I don't know if you guys know the Scoville scale. It's sort of a measure of how hot something is, how spicy. This is like I might need to do my homework on this. I want to say like 150,000 Scoville units is what we're about to eat. But the other sauce that we have, the hottest, is like 325,000.
Wait, what's the highest of the scale?
I don't know that they're. I mean, I think they keep like discovering these hotter peppers. Like there was a Carolina Reaper that was like
Oh,
$1 million or something. Yeah, like
yes.
people just keep getting hotter and hotter.
Yep.
So
Yep.
yeah, we're still within the realm of like edibility.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, and if you need to like dabble in the blue cheese or ranch, like do that.
Okay.
That can help cut too. So yeah, this is just extra hot,
Extra hot.
kind of peppery, a little smoky. Again,
not
kind
afraid
of
of extra hot.
classic buffalo.
Me?
Yeah.
I am. I'm afraid. Okay, my question for you. What advice would you give your high school self? Tried and true question. I always love asking this one to our alum.
Yeah. Work hard and have fun with it, I guess. Yeah, like do your best, go make your mark and like do whatever version you think is possible. Ooh. But like
This one's hot.
it's a lot hotter. Yeah. But don't take it too seriously. Yeah, have fun with it.
Yep.
Support the things you care about. Yeah, are you
Yeah,
okay? I got you some milk. Feel
I'm
free to
good.
dunk if you need to in a ranch or blue cheese too.
I had one bite. I can do. Oh,
Got it.
I'm not afraid. Nope.
Or is like your face sweating yet?
A little bit. A little bit. We're sitting outside, so
I
that's
know.
good.
Yeah, we can go like roll around in the snow or something if we need to.
When you start seeing the steam come out of my ears.
A little
Oh man.
teary-eyed.
Yeah, that's a little hot.
It's a lot hotter. Okay, so our last challenge, I decided not to like
Oh,
make us eat a full wing
thank you.
because it's actually a lot hotter than that.
Oh gosh, I can do it.
You don't
I
have
love
to.
celery.
You really don't have to. This is our El Jefe sauce, so this is the hottest sauce we make.
Oh, I read about this one.
It's really hot. So all the rest of them, their spice comes from a combination of fresh peppers and Frank's Red Hot, but like the extra hot has a bunch of fresh habaneros in it. This just has pure capsaicin, which is habanero extract oil. It's essentially like what they put in pepper spray. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's like mace. It's a controlled substance. We actually have to order it in this like special packaging. It comes in this like crazy jug with like a skull and crossbones on it.
Are you serious?
More or less.
Oh boy. And I'm gonna eat it. So excited.
From you.
Oh,
Thank
of
you.
course.
Thanks.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. When
Oh my
eating,
gosh, the
it's
second wing is getting to me.
Yeah. Yeah. So
The eyes are watering.
it really like your head starts to sweat and like you start to get like snot all over your face.
Yep. Thanks,
So-
guys, for sticking with us.
Yeah. We have a contest where people have to eat 15
No.
of these wings in the El Jefe sauce. Yeah.
No. I'm
It's,
good.
it's like legit. It looks like people are having a medical emergency.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like they're crying, and then every once in a while, like somebody like touches their eye or something
Oh my gosh.
terrible, and
Whew.
often someone has to run to the bathroom or whatever.
Oh.
It's not pretty. Yeah. So we're just gonna go celery.
Just celery.
Yeah.
I love celery.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Thank
just
you.
like just do a little dip. Just get a little
Okay.
taste. Yeah.
Just a little
It's not
taste.
gonna kill you. It's more like you can just sort of
Oh,
feel it.
good heavens.
It's got that kind of oily, it sort of like coats your mouth.
15 weeks.
Yeah.
Great, guys. Thank you for being
Yeah.
Mullen alum. And for watching me eat a hot wings. Thank you so much to Andrea
She
for
did
providing.
great. I'm gonna do one more.
I will not.
We always say if you're getting sick, just burn it out, you know? Come have a little jefe. It'll cure what ails you. Wow. That's really hot.
Alrighty. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. I hope you're entertained at least. Thank you to Andrea.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.